I say this, and I'm not kidding, this is 110% the most serious video I have ever had to make on my YouTube channel. Now, normally when I make videos, sometimes I joke around and do things like that, but there will be no joking around. This is 100% serious and not a joking matter, and a very, very sensitive topic that I waited and waited to cover up until now, because it's officially been out there, and consequences have been sent out and things have happened that have allowed for me to actually make this video. So keep that in mind while you're watching this video. And another thing before I jump into all these details is that I do not condone death threats or anyone telling someone to harm themselves. I want to say that because this video is going to bring out a lot of anger and a lot of frustration out of a lot of people who watch this video. So I just want to say that before jumping into this video, that is how serious and sensitive today's topic is going to be. So today's situation involves a 2K worker who is the My Team community manager, and that is TwoBrosGaming. I'm just gonna call him 2Bros for short form, because saying 2BrosGaming is just kind of confusing to me when I'm making these videos. So 2Bros is the community manager for 2K. He was the community manager for 2K. So he was employed by 2K, and he was a very, very well-known person, especially within the 2K community. Now, 2Bros kind of have like an alternate gaming side to him, which I understand, because if you have a channel like 2Bros does, obviously you just want to upload 2K content and then make a channel for something else. Now, his other channel was actually a Pokemon channel. Now, all of this stuff has been deleted, his Twitter and his YouTube, but I have screenshots of them all. So on your screen, you can see that Robbie 2Bro, that is him, and that is him on his Pokemon channel. Now, I watched a lot of the videos, and in some of the videos, he actually dressed up as Pokemon, which is, that's pretty interesting in its own right. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with it, but being like a 35, mid-30-year-old man dressing up as Pokemon, I don't know. I just personally wouldn't do it, but that's really besides the point. So he ran a Pokemon channel, and then he finally got called out. So he got called out by women in the Pokemon community, saying that he was sexually harassing them and that he was also messaging underage girls. So once Robbie G got called out about this, or 2Bros got called out about this, he released a tweet, but the tweet was obviously deleted because his Twitter was completely deactivated. Now, you can see that on your screen right there, that he did release an initial statement in regards to the accusations that were coming out towards him, and he completely deactivated all of his stuff. I think this is kind of like a situation where it's like, okay, I'm going to delete everything and hopefully this blows over, but the situation leaked into the 2K community and it spread like wildfire and things went absolutely crazy, and that's exactly what's happening right now as I'm making this video. Everyone's freaking out, everyone's going crazy. So as you guys know, the sexual assault claims came from the Pokemon community. Now, I'm going to show you every single person's claim who said that they were sexually harassed by 2BrosGaming. I'm going to show you every single one and all of the things they had to say. Now, keep in mind while you're reading this, in a lot of these stories that are coming out, it's apparent that 2Bros was the person that would lie about his age, because obviously he was older and these girls were younger. So we would say that he was younger when in reality he was actually a grown man, and he is actually married. So the whole situation is just extremely weird. The fact that he's hitting on these girls, asking these girls for nudes, asking these girls to do sexual acts on the telephone, on video call, whatever the case may be, the situation in its entirety is super weird, okay? It's very strange. There's so many people who came out, and they all came out at once. Now, obviously, when this situation happened, I'll keep the screenshots up so you guys can read. You guys can pause in the video anytime you want. Now, obviously, when these girls started coming out, they were of age, right? Like, these girls willingly said they were 18, 19 years old. For a 35-year-old to be messaging an 18, 19-year-old is super creepy. But does it make him a quote-unquote child predator? It does not legally. Is it weird? Absolutely. Should he have a job? No. But it did not classify him as a child predator. But then more information came out, and apparently he was messaging girls who were actually underage, or people that were underage. Now, for you guys who say that there needs to be proof, I actually went ahead and I messaged some of the girls who came out with the claims, and they showed me screenshots. Now, here on your screen, I'm going to show you a screenshot of him actually Twitch messaging one of the girls and saying some pretty interesting things about liking to eat another girl's you know, private parts. Obviously, I can't say the word or this video will get demonetized, but it's evident that Robbie was a person who obviously flirted with these girls. Now, when I first heard about this story, I questioned it too, because anybody can make up a story in a notepad or in their iPhone notes and come out and say, you know what, we want to ruin this guy's image. And that's why I wasn't fully on board with the whole situation. But then when I started getting proof and I started seeing the things I saw, it 100% checks out. So as you guys see right there, he's trying to flirt with the girl. He's trying to say that he enjoys eating girls' private parts when the girl's 18, and at the time I think he was like 28, 29 or something like that. Like, regardless of the fact, I'm 25 years old. Never in my right mind would I think about doing anything like that with an 18-year-old. That's just me personally. I mean, obviously it's not illegal to do that, but it's just weird, right? Like, you're a grown man. Apparently he's married. Apparently he was married at this time too, but yet he still went out of his way to flirt and engage in sexual activity, and he actually admitted to this. So in the apology that he deleted, he 100% admitted to engaging in these sexual activities and basically sexually harassing these girls. So regardless of the fact of them being of age, he admitted to doing these things. I think I have the screenshot. If I do, I'll put it in the video right now, but if I don't, I apologize. But just take my word for it. He 100% admitted to engaging in these sexual activities with these girls who are 18, 19 years old. So basically admitting to sexually harassing these girls. Now the story gets pretty interesting once the information about an apparent 16-year-old comes up. This is where people started to get extremely angry. Now obviously before that, people were extremely angry, already hurling insults at him. And the crazy thing is that TwoBrosGaming, once this all came out, once the situation started to blow up and get crazy, he actually uploaded a video to YouTube. I don't know why he uploaded the video to YouTube, but I think he thought it was a good idea to just try to think that nothing happened, and he uploaded the video to YouTube and it got absolutely spammed. And then after all this happened, he deleted all of his videos from YouTube and ended up deactivating his entire channel. So obviously everyone's like, okay, what's going on? Is 2K gonna speak on this? And finally 2K spoke on it. Well, 2K didn't directly speak on it, but 2Bros actually came out with a tweet and said that he is no longer associated with 2K and he has been fired from his job. Now, obviously, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand what's going on with this situation. 2K found out about it. 2K told him that they can't have him a part of their organization if there's accusations like that being made towards him, and he was fired from his job. Now, this situation was a topic that I didn't want to cover, and you guys now know about it. A lot of you guys are probably sitting there absolutely mind blown at the fact that a 2K My Team community manager was actually exposed for sexually assaulting and talking to underage girls, which is crazy. Like, this seems like something out of a reality TV show, but it's what's happening right now. And I still sit here and I still can't wrap my head around the fact of why anyone would put themselves in that position. Like, you are a person who is in the My Team community. You are a person who has a very good position in life. I imagine you're making a lot of money and you just want to go out and flirt with like people in the Pokemon community. Like, it's a grown man in the Pokemon community flirting with 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, potentially, I mean, it's not potentially because they've came forward, with underage people. Like, I'm just confused at the thought process of what was going on with TwoBrosGaming's life. Now, I'm the kind of person who always looks at both sides. Now, when this first originally happened, I said, you know what, anyone can say it, there has to be proof. But then proof was actually presented in Twitch whispers, and it's not really a coincidence that every single girl decided to come forward, because usually in situations like this, when one girl is accused of something, or when one girl speaks up about something, it then gives other people, other victims, the courage to actually come out and do it. And that's exactly what happened here. So there's Twitch DMs, there is notes everywhere, it's just unbelievable the fact that this is actually what this has come to. Now, 2BrosGaming has deactivated his Twitter. He is no longer on the internet. He deleted every single form of social media and has been fired from 2K. So I gotta understand, like, his mindset right now is probably at an all-time low. That's why I didn't really want to make this video, if you guys can kind of understand where I'm coming from, because making a video like this, I mean, I'm not the one who ruined his image. He did it himself. But I still feel partially responsible for some of the stuff that happened, because I was the one who brought attention to the situation. But then again, I'm always a person that if if something happens, then I'm always going to speak on it and be like, you know what, this isn't right. Because if I didn't say anything about it, then I don't really think this situation would have came to light. But you can't really you can't really understand my situation, because I don't want the worst to happen from making this video, because obviously this guy is probably not in the best mindset right now, and I've been told that he is married and he has a kid on the way, and I imagine there's a lot of stress going on in his life. So if you guys can have some respect, some decency towards me, please do not send death threats to anyone. Please do not say bizarre things. I know you guys are angry, I know you guys are upset, and you guys are entitled to feel whichever way you want, but just please, for the sake of this channel and for the sake of myself, you know, as a human, please can we be, you know, somewhat decent about it and not get me in trouble, because I didn't have to make this video. I wasn't going to make this video, but I did it because a lot of people don't know about the situation. So if you guys could respect my privacy and respect the sake of this channel, I would very, very much appreciate that. But that's the story. TwoBrosGaming got exposed for sexual assault and talking to underage women and has now been fired from 2K. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time, and oh boy, what a day. What a day. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.